Okay, is everyone ready? Amir, please sit down. Lily, stop crawling all over your brother. He needs his space too. Welcome back, Ying. I missed you last week. Are you feeling better? Good to hear. Okay, I'm going to start. Today I'm telling a story that might sound familiar to some people, or it might not. It starts with an egg. A dragon egg, of course. One day a very long time ago, there was a garden. Just like the community garden I've been helping with, it was beautiful, full of the healthiest plants and the brightest, happiest flowers. The fruit trees were tall and strong, with nutritious and delicious produce. The garden was filled with bugs, birds, and all kinds of animals. And in this garden there was also an egg. First, there was only one egg in the garden, but sometime shortly after there were 2 eggs, and all the animals worked together to protect and care for the eggs. Soon they both hatched, and 2 baby dragons came out. Thanks to the safety of the garden, they were able to grow up happy. One day, a human came to the garden. This person told the dragons that they could live in the garden forever. This person also asked the dragons not to eat fruit from the tallest tree in the center of the garden. The dragons lived happily for many years, but one day, when they were both grown, something happened. That day, a big cat came to the dragons and encouraged them to try the fruit from the tallest tree in the center of the garden. The dragons told the cat that they shouldn't do so, but the cat asked, "Why not? What makes this tree different from any other tree in this garden?" Then the cat climbed the tree, settled in its branches, and began to eat some of the fruit. When the cat moved, some fruit dropped from the tree, so the dragons decided to try it as well. Later, when the human returned to the garden and learned that the dragons had eaten the fruit, it decided to talk to them. It apologized to the dragons for not explaining why they should not eat from the tallest tree. The dragons learned that this tree was the first tree that started the garden, and it was the home of the spirit of the garden. Upon learning this, the dragons apologized. That year, the spirit of the garden decided to bless its neighbors, which had been respectful of it, with some of the fruit from the tallest tree. The dragons, the animals, the birds, the bugs, and the human all made a feast of the fruit, and in the end, the big cat was the only creature that wasn't able to partake. Despite this, all creatures were able to live in the garden harmoniously, and the cat learned its lesson and apologized. Thus, every year following, the celebration included all creatures, and this garden became the homeland of both dragons and big cats, who live together to this day. And that's the end of the story. I'll have another one ready for next week. So, what did you think? I made sure you could hear me extra well this time, since you were with Ying last week. That story sounded familiar to you? Oh, it's similar to a Christian story. That makes sense, since we're involved in some of their stories too. That one has a sad ending. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You should tell it to me sometime. Not here, though. I'd like to hear a performance just for me. Hey, I can't go out giving away any spoilers. You'll hear next week's story next week. No sooner, though. If you wanted me to give you a private performance, you could have just asked. I mean, maybe another time. I'll have to see. I think it's time to light the lamps. Right. I think it's getting darker. I should go do that right now. You're following me today? Okay, I mean, you can. It's just not very exciting. Well, if you put it that way, I suppose humans don't get to see dragons' fire breath that often. It's normal to me. What? Am I immune to spicy food? What makes you think... Look, my body may be reinforced to withstand immense heat and pressure from the inside, but that's more magical than anything physical. I guarantee you that it is absolutely unrelated to the intake of poisonous, stabby chemicals that only crazy humans ingest. Don't call me that. I'm not a snowflake. Just because I was raised on sweets and citrus and greens doesn't mean that... Oh. No, I'm sorry. Just your laugh. It's beautiful. Yeah, of course. I'm going to light the lamps now. You can feel free to follow me if that's something you'd like. Okay. Let's go.